Well, that's it, everybody. It is a wrap. We just finished 50 hours of nonstop prayer, worship, praise, dancing, all across the 1040 window, 7 locations simultaneously. I'm here in the Middle East, our base here in the Middle East. They were literally just dancing in the room shouting 50 more hours, 50 more hours. They didn't want to stop. There was so much joy in the house of prayer, not just here in the Middle East, but in every location. Earlier today, I was in the Levant, and it was like an explosion of joy broke out in the room where you could tangibly feel grief and sorrow turn into hope and joy, just like Isaiah 61 says. They danced with all of their might and sang over and over and over the Levant region and over the 1040 window. A super bloom is coming. A super bloom is coming soon. That was the chorus coming out of the prayer room in the Levant today. In North Africa, a literal drought was ending because rain was coming into the region, and precious, precious, precious moments in the prayer room where local indigenous believers joined with us. Some for the first time ever being in a prayer room with a foreigner to pray and ask the Lord for an outpouring of the Spirit in their nation. In East Africa, healing is breaking out in the prayer room. I just got a text saying that they don't want to stop. They're keep going in East Africa. It's been amazing. In Eurasia, we've just seen such an incredible just a dynamic of indigenous believers, local languages being sung. Some of our leaders that we trained in our own program are now taking leadership there. And I just saw a video of them dancing and singing in Eurasia. In the Himalayas, there's healing breaking out. In fact, I just heard the testimony last night on our Zoom call that a lady came in with crutches, could barely walk. They prayed for her, they prayed again, and the 7th time they prayed, she was healed and was running around joyful in the house of prayer, completely healed from the pain in her feet. So healing, deliverance is breaking out in the prayer room. In the Arab Gulf last night, and the presence of God was so thick, and then many churches gathered together, and all in agreement, they asked the Lord to establish an Antioch in the Arab Gulf, that it would be a sending center to Central Asia and to Southeast Asia, and that city would be a revolving door of assignments, training and assignments for people. I mean, just as the dream of God's heart over this region. Well, we really believe over this last 50 hours, something has shifted. Laborers are being sent. They're being marked and thrust forth. The church is being filled with joy, and power for healing, signs and wonders is being released. And harvest is happening. A super bloom is coming. And so thank you guys all for tuning in. Thanks for traveling with us and tracking with us on this journey. Thanks for signing up and praying with us. It means the world to know that there's people all over the globe that are adding their yes and their amen to Jesus' inheritance in the 1040 window. We're signing off from now from the Middle East. Hey, keep tracking with us, Maps Global, on our socials and on our website, mapsglobal.org. We love you so much, and we'll see you soon.